Hello everybody and welcome back to the Eclipse SMP, and I'm here underwater. I don't know how much you can actually see because I do know it gets pretty dark, but I am mining sand because we're going to need a little bit of glass today. I sold most of my existing grass, I was going to say grass, but glass, last episode, but I did realize I need more, so I'm getting some sand for said glass. Anyways, what we're going to be doing today is working on finishing up the factory. Yeah, so there's a couple of different aspects of finishing the factory that we need to get done before it's really finished. The first thing being what we're going to be doing today. Finishing putting in all the farms, making sure they work and collect properly and everything like that. Basically laying out the interior of the factory and putting in the farms. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Should be super fun. At times, you know. Getting sheep into pens is not the most amusing thing, but nobody but me has been on the server in a really long time, which is really sad. But the server is basically done. I'm finishing the fact. A couple people have been on every once in a while, but it's really just me. That's okay though. 1.19 is coming soon, and we're going to be making a new server then. Yeah. So we're just finishing up our existing project. And I have a lot of fun things planned on that server, so definitely make sure that you stick around so you can check that out when it comes. Anyways, I'm going to start things off by taking this down. Okay, I have cleared it out and built up a giant glass wall. I had put on a resource pack that removes the edges. I think it looks a little better, but a huge glass wall definitely isn't the way to go. If I get rid of the resource pack, it looks really weird. But I mean, I guess it works. Well, we'll see how it is when we're done. We can always change this out. We can make it tinted glass, maybe. I don't know. It's fine. We already have some tinted glass. It is okay, though. I'm recording. It should be. Okay, here we go. Okay, I have done a little bit more building in my greenhouse, but I've also been thinking a little bit more about what I actually want. And I've decided it is not this. This wasn't done. This is not how it's going to look in the end. But yeah, this is just not what I'm looking for. So I'm going to honestly tear out most of this. I do have an actual plan now. Basically, what I'm gonna have is I'm actually just going to move this wall here into there, and then that deep slate wall over to where this glass wall is, and then have the greenhouse outside of the factory, kinda, and it'll still be connected to the inside here. Anyways, I don't know why I'm explaining it to you. I can cut right now and you'll be able to see it. So that's what I'm gonna do. It has been a little over a week, I think, since I last recorded, well, the clip that you just saw. Okay, well, the starters, I took a bit of a break, but also things aren't going well. I built quite a bit, but then I had to tear down most of it because I could not figure out the redstone of making an automatic bee farm. It is way harder than I thought it was going to be, to be honest. Also, I have no idea where I'm going to be getting a villager from, so we scrapped that bit. There's also, like, no space for sheep. Okay, so I've built it. You can see I cut out the wall, move that there. There's no redstone anymore, and it might look a little weird. It's not ideal. This is not how I wanted it to be, but I also don't think that this goes very well. Basically, we have some lovely hanging flower boxes, and we have trapdoors. I actually really like these. I might change the dirt to coarse or rooted dirt because it's just a little different, and I like it a little better. But I had lots of dirt, so that's what I used. These flowers are going to also change. I just have a lot of dandelions, so I used a lot of dandelions. this trench in the ground is the source of most of our problems. I had basically a perfectly running thing, except that the bees wouldn't come out of the beehives. This here is going to be the beehives, because they don't emerge from the top. They can only come out of the front of the beehive. So I need to leave space to the beehives. But I use dispensers to shear the beehives, so the honeycomb pops right on top. And then I have water here, here, and here. But as you can see, it just runs into the trenches. So I need to do, so I spent some time in creative making a system that sheared the honeycomb, moved these trenches up, and dispensed the water, which took a while, the timing, and honestly, I spent way longer than I should have trying to do it in survival here. I should have just went to creative sooner. That would have saved me more time. But yeah, okay. I think I know what I'm doing now. So I need to get rid of some of this, get the dispensers back in. Also, this chest monster is growing. I put some stuff in here. I need more sticky pistons. I have my slime balls somewhere here. Cool. Aha. I need 17 more, I think. Oh no. I'm gonna try and build it, but before Eclipse, I did not know much about redstone. I'm still learning, and it's difficult. Especially with the server almost being done. Everything I do, I feel like, is kind of pointless. But, it's for me, it's for you. It looks cool. And hopefully it'll work well in the end. And then we'll move on to adding some farms to the rest of the factory. This has taken way longer than it should have. It is done. Kinda. I think. Okay, I've been testing it a little bit. I have the hopper clock going. And it seems to work fine. There's a lot of redstone out and about, and it's really messy. This is like messy redstone. It is not refined at all. But let me take you on a bit of a tour. So, every time the hopper clock triggers, which is fairly often right now, I'm going to delay it. This triggers, making this repeated trigger. Now, because it's on 2 ticks, this extends the pulse long enough for these pulse extenders to trigger, which it does. Let's start with this one. This is a very long pulse extender. It's one of the only ones I know, and it worked fine for this, but, it's fine. Yeah, so when it triggers, it pushes up the trenches, as you can see, and then it fades out, and then pulls it back down. Pretty simple. Then we have this one. This observer means that this triggers twice, because we need the water to both dispense once, and then undispense. It needs to both trigger, and then trigger again. So, we have that. It triggers here, here, and then over there. And then we also use the same line to trigger all the dispensers that are going to be shearing the beehives, because you cannot use honey bottles to like automatically just spam it, because they will actually shoot out, and we don't want that. Actually, I guess that I don't know. Maybe something to think about in the future, but I'm done. This is what I'm gonna have for now. So basically, what's left is to turn off the machine, put the bees actually in here, and then turn it on and see if it works. See, so that you can see it from here. Oh, and I also need to put hoppers here. I also moved this wall over one and was able to expand the flower boxes, because that way it actually becomes symmetrical, more or less. Oh wait, yeah, no. It is kind of symmetrical. This doesn't even need to be here. It can go here. And so I'm not changing it now. This is how it's gonna be. I'm gonna cover up the redstone, put the bees in, and then we'll see how things go. The shears are in. The beehives are in. The zombie. Oh no. See, it's nighttime. I had to put them in at nighttime because otherwise the bees would escape. I really need to sleep now, which means the bees are going to pop out. And then I'm going to run my first full test. I think all the shears are in. I don't remember exactly where the hoppers are supposed to be. Look at them come out. Here they are. The one is very worrying. Oh, and there. A bee hurt. I don't know why it was hurting. Okay, there's a couple out now. I'm gonna begin the first trigger. Why are they hurting? Probably just suffocating. Okay. Ready? I don't have anywhere good to watch from, but I sheared it. Okay, I did not put the hoppers in the right spot, but yay. Oh, here we go. Okay, so oh wait, that is the right one. Okay, I need more hoppers. Okay, this is so good to see though. I'm gonna fix the little bugs that I've found in here. And the bugs, bees. And then I think we're gonna actually, the farm of choice, I think I'm gonna do up here. It doesn't really matter what I make on top of this thing here. I'm gonna build a sugarcane farm. Because, why not? Okay, the farm is done. I think it works. I don't know. It's just like a normal sugarcane. I need a way to get up here. There's a lot of dirt, and it's not the prettiest farm I've ever made, but it's fairly simple. The sugarcane grows, or it should grow. That's what it's supposed to do. Then when it grows, in either of these spots, it'll trigger the observer, which has a redstone line running along, and the pistons will trigger, pushing all the sugarcane into the water, which goes into the hoppers. Now we actually should be seeing one very soon. This whole side is ready. I'll actually just wait a little bit here and see if it happens while I talk. Talkie. This is going to be the end of today's video. It's been a long time since my last Eclipse video, and I just want to start editing this video and get it out to you guys. I know it might not seem like we did a lot. I spent a long time doing that. Oh, that. That's actually a lot of honeycomb. I already moved some of it out recently, so it's not too much, but it's a work in progress. So yeah, this might be a shorter video. It might be not a shorter video. Depends on how I edit things. But next episode, we are finally building the interior. Basically making it so that you can walk in, use an elevator to get to the upper floors, make hallways, have a path to the storage system, stuff like that. That's the next episode. We're gonna actually get this done. So we'll be like gathering resources, building, and adding in any other farms that I might want to, because we only really have 4 farms. It's not really a factory, but it's okay. See, 1.19 has already started putting out, at the time of recording, there's one pre-release. Well, Minecraft has put them out, not 1.19. And when 1.19 comes, we're making a new server. So, I don't have much longer. I'm going to finish the factory, and that's going to be all we do for Eclipse. I do hope you guys did enjoy the series. I don't know. We still have a couple episodes left. Don't worry. Yeah. I'm gonna wait here until it triggers, and then I'll end the video. Yeah. It could be like up to 18 minutes, I think. Thank you for watching today's video. I do hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. But until then, try not to hit the sugar cane. Bye for now. Now we wait.